Greetings Adventures, this is Lauren, your guild advisor, and this video is a bit different. The DanMachi Season 3 OVA came out recently, and this is basically going to be a reaction video to watching the OVA. So I'll be recording myself as I'm watching the episode. I have a timer down in the corner so you guys can see where I am in the episode. I'll be watching based off the high dive version of the show. And hopefully this video doesn't get taken down. And also I'll be leaving some of my final thoughts on the OVA itself at the very end of the video, so I'll have timestamps in the video as well. If you don't want to see me react to the episode and watch along, you just want to hear my thoughts on the OVA itself, that'll be at the end of the video. And I can already see that the OVA is apparently 28 minutes long, so longer than your standard anime episode. I know I really don't like the Season 2 OVA, and that is much in part due to how Season 2 was handled, because it pretty much skipped, like, what, 2/3 of Volume 8, which really made me peeved. So I came into watching the second OVA with the foulest of moods, and pretty much hated watching the entire thing. With Season 3, it ended on a better note. Of course, if you followed me while Season 3 was airing, you'll know that I wasn't particularly, like, the happiest with how Season 3 came out, but it was definitely better than how Season 2 was handled. And it did have some good animation sequences, particularly the very end of the fight between Belle and Asterius. So there's that. So a bit more positive attitude headed towards this OVA, especially like in knowing what I'm going to be walking into. Just a bunch of landmines. It's just a silly fan service OVA, and we already have Season 4 confirmed, so a bit higher spirits with this one at the very least, because a lot of the reason why I was disappointed in Season 2 was because of the stuff that was skipped, and like how is that going to be handled with Season 3, because a lot of the world building that was skipped happens in Season 3, but whatever. We're going on to the OVA. So how this is going to work, I'm going to hit play and then start the timer, and hopefully it's well in sync with how I do it. So without further ado, let's just get into the episode. There's Amid. Here's Dion Keck just posing. I don't know if I'll be able to stomach this entire thing. We'll see. Ooh, wow, this is spicy. Alright, wow, train wrestle, of course, as Amid's taken off her clothes. I don't know why. Ugh. This is really loud for me. Let me just... You guys don't care. You guys can't hear what I'm... Well, I guess you can, technically. You can't hear my audio. My PC audio. Just based off that intro, I don't know if I'll be able to stomach this. Just embrace this for what it is. Fan service galore. And it seems that there's going to be a lot more characters than with Season 2's OVA. Like, if we're grading the OVAs, obviously the first season's OVA is better, because there's even some context. There's my phone going off. There's even some context behind it, like, oh, it's a hot spring in the dungeon. Like, this is somewhat believable, but... And then Season 2 was just way out there. Just random island, eyes acting all weird. That was probably funny to some people, but... Again, that was me coming off of the disappointment of Season 2. So there's no way I would have liked Season 2's OVA no matter what. But here, I've made my peace with the anime. I'm gonna embrace this OVA for what it is, and live on with my life. See here, man, we're just going into it. everyone's stripping immediately during this episode. I actually really like Gaina. This is so many girls already. Holy crap. Wow, nice censoring with Haruhime's hand, very smooth. Oh yes, the classic drink in the milk. Ganesha? Yep, my boy. What is that milk? What is that milk bottle? Man. Yeah, Ganesha's part in season 3 really got cut down. Disappointing. There was a serious side to him in that. Get to see Miak Familia hanging out together. Oh, Naza's probably gonna get Belle, right? She likes picking on Belle. They've just kidnapped the boy. Miak's part of this too. It's like, yeah, you guys seem to have kidnapped Belle. That's cool with me. What the? What do you have in Naza? Where? I really like Naza too. He's one of my favorite characters, actually. Miak with a grudge. You don't see that often. I'm trying to remember, but was there context given for Daff and Cassandra joining Miak Familia outside of the season 2 OVA? Because it's obviously handled in volume 8, but that part was skipped, and then they kind of introduced them joining Miak Familia in the season 2 OVA. Dion Kecht, there he is. Why is he up there? I don't know. I've come here to gloat. Bruh, what? It's just this name plus familia. What? What is this scripting? What is happening? What? Gosh. You know, him putting those pieces of paper sticking in the ground like that reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Kaiba throws the card at someone's hand and it makes the remote control fall off. What is NASA doing? I feel like I'm losing intelligence watching this. Isabel, it's probably the first time you've seen her in this. First anime in Sword of Toria. You know, imagine if the Miak Familia and Dion Kect Familia encountered they actually animated No Babe was Quest. Like I thought they would do it the season 1 OVA. Ugh. Bruh. Okay, now alright, Hermes. Now the weird thing about Hermes here is that you just have to you just have to forget the entire context of season 3 seeing Hermes here. Because the first time that Hermes and Belle interact after season 3, because Hermes doesn't exactly have the greatest relationship with Belle at the end of season 3, next time they interact is supposed to be at the start of season 4 during a specific scene in volume 12. So it's very weird watching them interact here. So you gotta turn your brain off. Like season 3 happened, but it didn't with this OVA. I don't know where to place this. Just forget it happened, I guess. Forget season 3 happened. Turn your brain off. I mean, Belle has his own bathhouse in their familial home, so is this really that great? Is this really too amazing compared to what he already has? What? Bro, what are you doing? Why would you drink that? Health benefits, you're a guy. Why would it matter? What? Belle, don't do it. Oh my goodness. Hermes is a terrible influence. Why does that echo? What? No one bothers to figure out where Belle is. Welf was like, where's Belle? It's nighttime still. Is that supposed to be Seer? Uh, oh, there he is. Vel's like, I finally found you. Why is he all squeaky? What is going on? It's so weird. How Welp is acting is so weird. Oh no. Please don't use this track for this. Don't use this track for this OVA, please. This track is specifically for epic moments. Oh boy. Oh, I hate those rubber duckies. It reminds me of that. Oh god. It reminds me of that dumb bat. Uh, the episode after the war game. The war game arc they butchered. Now this is archery practice. Miak just trying to look cool. Oh my. You really pulled out the invisible stuff for this? Is Osfi okay with this? You're really gonna use Fell's magic items for this nonsense. That's a cool shot at least, right? What are they wearing? Animal stuff. Vel's really cross-dressing. For wearing a wig. Ironic considering Dynamo's current event. Oh god. Hermes with Hermes mode. Can't help himself. Is that Misha? Yeah. You know, if Bell just like kept his robot, he could have passed for a girl. What is this? What is this setup? It's like they're in some starship. Yes, successful. That's what this is called. Hephaestus. Oh, here's wealth. Oh boy. I feel like Hephaestus should be able to sense his fauna. God. It it really stinks that they skipped the volume 8 story between the Whelp and Hephaestus. What is that sound effect? That's funny. Oh, that's Osvi, isn't it? I saw that glove. I wouldn't be relieved if I were you. Yep. He dead. Tiona, Tione, Aizu. What the heck is Ganesha doing here? Bruh. Oh my god. Collarbone. What are you doing, my guy? Well, at least we know Ganesha's packed. What? What are these contraptions? What is happening? This seems so out of place for the DanMachi universe. Oof. Okay, what? We got her. What is this? How? Alright. Dissolving fluid only melts clothing. That's... Who thinks of this stuff? Who thinks this stuff up? Why can't you just do like a normal fun OVA? Like everyone's just having a nice little beach party. Why you gotta come up these weird scenarios? Go to hell. Used to people giving him the cold shoulder. You mean like what happened in season 3? Sears randomly here. She knows it's him despite the hair. I see. What attention to detail with how she's walking. Bruh. Why didn't you grab something else, my guy? Oh boy. Bruh. Did that just explode? Is Nas a pack and explosive arrow tips? Why is this stuff exploding? Doesn't make any sense. That's not how plumbing works. Whatever, man. They look at this. They're ruining Fels's things. I can't believe this. Why didn't Miak? Hey, were they protecting Miak from this liquid? Or they're like, people only want to see Naza, Cassandra, and Daff with the dissolving clothing. I want to see Miak with the dissolving clothes. Equality. How come none of the water got on him? Yeah, you need to turn your brain off. We just went Darth Vader. What are these like? What are these juvenile lightsaber sounds? SEO could figure it out. What is he even holding? What? Yo, what? Vel killed a god again. Get that. I won't lie, Naza looks pretty nice. Vel's like, yeah, I just drowned Dion kicked. Where's Amid? The attention to detail covering Naza's right arm. Bruh. The plot of this is that everyone's using Amid's bathwater. Is that what this is? Bruh, I can't. Who thinks this stuff up? Who does it? Bruh, I can't. This is the soup. What is this? Bruh. What? Dude, how does any of this make sense? Everyone's still just chilling. Bruh, none of this makes sense. Not even try to make it make sense. Blame Hermes. Oh god. Ganesha doesn't shave confirmed. Are we at the end? You know, this might be the best part. I actually like this song. The heck? I'll be honest. Based on what I'm hearing and listening to, the very end of this OVA is actually the best part. I don't. They better not do this again. If there's a season 4 OVA, can we, like, do something sensical at least? His eyes actually singing. There's more? Oh, it's just credits. Okay. So that was a thing that happened, and I strapped myself to this chair to watch like 26 minutes of that. That's a thing that happened. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this OVA, It was nonsensical. I want to say I enjoyed. I don't know. Did I enjoy it more than season 2's OVA? I don't know. Maybe just because I like the characters involved. I like Miyako Familia. So maybe that gives them bonus credit. But there are a ton of things that just didn't make sense at all. Like this whole bathhouse situation. The technology that was being used. Shower heads exploding somehow. That's not how plumbing works. Yeah. I don't know how to explain this, guys. Seer looked nice in some scenes. Ana looked nice in some scenes. Nazo looked nice in a lot of scenes. That's all I can really say. No Ryu. So minus points for no Ryu, I guess. Do I need to explain? Oh, even when turning your brain off, that was difficult to kind of sit through, even without trying to take it seriously. We're not taking it seriously. However that's supposed to be phrased. All I can say is I hope they don't do this crap again for season 4. If there's an OVA, can we just please have some like nice thing that makes sense, like a little party, a celebration, where the script doesn't make sense. Where the script does make sense, where it's not like this, where they just went through tongue twisters, like they were mind controlled to do them. So strange. I got to see Ganesha, confirmed big package. He doesn't shave though, so that's kind of weird. the weird thing where you have Hermes here and you're just supposed to forget that this. I think you can actually place this anime, this OVA, like after season 2, because none of this stuff makes sense in the post season 3 frame of mind, because no one's acting like stuff happened with Belle at the end of season 3. Hermes and Belle are acting pretty chummy for how season 3 ended, so you're trying to place for where this OVA is supposed to take place. It would be somewhere after season 2. Doesn't make sense, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's a turn your brain off thing. It's definitely not something you should buy if it's sold separately. I imagine when Sentai Filmworks releases the season 3 box set, they'll do the same exact thing they did for season 2, where they included the OVA with the season, because no one's gonna buy the OVA separately, I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. Yeah, and that's a thing that happened. If you want more DanMachi stuff that makes more sense, I'd recommend the DanMachi mobile game stories and Don Memo, like Estrella Record and Argonaut, 2 very good stories from that game. If you want more DanMachi stuff to watch and not whatever this was. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Timer's still going, I don't care. That was my reaction and thoughts on DanMachi season 3 OVA, and that was an experience to go through. So yeah, look forward to season 4 sometime next year. It'll be a lot better than whatever the heck I just witnessed. I'm curious what you guys thought of this. Was this just an opportunity for you guys to like pause during certain scenes, taking a screenshot of your favorite character and moving on with your life? Because I think that's the most of... I just want to know who thinks of these scenarios. I really do. Because I'm pretty sure every single scenario in the mobile game is just straight up better than whatever we just witnessed. So someone's not being paid enough, or someone's getting paid and they're using all that money on drugs before writing the script for this stuff. I don't know. Whatever is happening. I just want to know how people think of this stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Or maybe not. Maybe you should just erase this from your mind. Thanks for watching the vid. If you want to see more DanMachi videos or light novel content, go ahead and sub to the channel. Maybe like this video. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. And as always, continue enjoying your time adventuring around in the dungeon. This is Lauren, your guild advisor, signing out. 渦を巻く甘く